The abortion pill is changing the fight for life in America. Doctors in states where abortion is legal are prescribing the drugs to patients where it's outlawed. CBN's Paul Petit brings us the latest on the legal battle.
Abortion pills, often sent through the mail, are reshaping the landscape of the abortion battle. In Louisiana, a New York doctor is under indictment, charged with illegally prescribing this medication to the mother of a pregnant teenager.
She had a gender reveal party for her child planned, and she unfortunately was coerced by her mother, and her mother is facing charges as well.
On January 31st, state authorities charged Dr. Margaret Carpenter and her New York company with felony criminal abortion by means of abortion-inducing drugs.
It's the law of Louisiana. Governor Landry, Attorney General Liz Murrow, and our legislature has seen fit that abortions are illegal in this state. And to ship a pill from another state is equivalent to me of shipping fentanyl or any other type drugs over here that end up in the mouths and stomachs of our minor kids.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul calls the charges cowardly and says the doctor was, quote, providing basic health care. She's also refusing to extradite the physician.
Ultimately, what's happening in New York is they're evading and they're aiding and abetting an abusive enterprise.
This legal fight marks a new era since the overturning of Roe versus Wade in 2022. It's the first time a doctor has been criminally charged for sending abortion pills to another state.
Estimates are now that 70% of abortions are chemical abortions through pills that are sent via the mail.
Barton adds these deliveries can also directly go to minors.
There are now, unfortunately, so many places that there are doctors saying, we'll send these pills to you no matter where you are, what state you're in. And in some of these states, the doctors are sending these pills or approving abortions for children that are minors, and they're doing it without parental consent.
These actions led Louisiana to becoming the first state to add abortion drugs to their list of controlled substances. And in Arkansas, State Attorney General Tim Griffin sent cease and desist letters to 2 companies providing abortion pills through the mail.
Abortion is legal in Arkansas. However, we have heard reports that there are organizations outside of Arkansas that are shipping in medical abortion pills.
These moves highlight the growing tension with groups looking to circumvent state law by mailing abortion pills.
This is a decision between a woman and her doctor. Well, they've taken the doctor out of the picture completely, and you can essentially go on your phone and with a few taps, have these abortion drugs on their way to you via mail. Across the country, the pro-life movement is ramping up to fight what they see as a dangerous trend. There's not one quick, easy state solution to this huge problem of abortion drug. Lawmakers in Indiana, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Texas are taking various routes to block these medications from entering their state.
It does make a difference to the American people, and it does matter that we once again start promoting, protecting, and defending unborn life.
In Louisiana, pro-life supporters are also calling on the Trump administration and Congress to take action.
There are some federal laws that need to be addressed in order to ensure that state rights issue maintains, the will of the people of that state.
There are a lot of different ways that we can attack this problem, and it's going to take a lot of work and sustained effort from the pro-life movement.
Paul Petit, CBN News.
Thank you, Paul. An additional note to that story, New York Governor Kathy Hochul, who you saw in that report, recently signed legislation that will protect abortion pill providers. And the law allows doctors to actually remove their name from prescription bottles so they can operate anonymously. Ashley?